So let's get on to Sagittarius. So Saturn is in your fourth house, which is the most private house. So there's some really deep ancestral karmic. Saturn rules the bones traditionally, the knees, but all of the bone structure, the skeletons. So you're going to be rattling those skeletons or hearing those skeletons in the closet, or your ancestors really talking to you loud and clear, asking for justice. Sagittarius, to speak the truth, to be the person who insists on truth and transparency and being the teacher and the philosopher, and really channeling the higher master teachers, that Sagittarius. So really getting in touch with your spirit guides and really showing up for what you came here to do. Like, this is the last hour, Pisces, it's the 11th hour. You have to show up, Sagittarius. So it could be a move as well, or there could be restrictions in your home, which I've already been feeling. So there could be a move. It could be like the end of this. You could be looking for your dream house, your dream property, or definitely being somewhere near water, or even joining a spiritual community, or founding a spiritual community, or creating that as kind of communal, working for doing more charitable work, doing work out of compassion, working with seniors, working with children, mothers, women. Birthing can be an issue that you want to talk about, like more spiritual birth. That's an issue that's really important to me, actually, by the way. And so, yeah, definitely kind of really grounding your foundation into the ancestors, into your roots. And that could be, kind of multi-dimensional and multicultural as well, right? So I think for Sagittarius, it's a good thing. So, but you're going to be kind of staying rooted, but it could be like your home is wherever you want, because that's Sagittarius, the gypsies of the zodiac, right?
I think Sagittarians feeling a lot like Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, where's the fun?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work,
A lot of
a
work.
lot of focus, a lot of direction, a lot of, it's just not enough. I'd say that there isn't quite enough playfulness for the Sag either.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So I would say that that's a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that puts the Sagittarius inside themselves a lot,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I'm also seeing a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles, both in reverse, and the Sun card in reverse, and the
Mm-hmm.
Strength card in reverse. So this is telling me that the Sagittarian may be dealing with others of difficult, stubborn, harsh kinds of people,
Mm-hmm.
and that is not their favorite thing to deal with, and that might be why they don't have any friends, or not that they don't have any friends, but they don't spend any time with their friends, is because the ones they have aren't doing what they need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll just say maybe that they're in bad places, maybe those friends aren't in mentally the best places, or heartfelt places where this Sagittarian prefers to be.
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarian is an easy, gentle sign that likes to play and likes to be, thinking and philosophically discussing matters, and not being overpowered, but being joined and cooperative. They like to work with their teams. They don't, and there are sometimes this type of energy is someone who's trying to usurp you or make you look less than intelligent, or they're more intelligent. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, people who have, as you were saying earlier, even the energies of jealousy, this type of energy, the Queen of Pentacles, could be some sort of envy or jealousy, or somebody wishing they were more like you,
Mm-hmm.
and they aren't.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you're going to have to deal with, the Sagittarius is going to have to deal with people who have made some judgment like that against them, and that'll make them feel sad. But the point is, really, it could just be an upgrade for friends, an upgrade for the Sagittarian. They need to look at some different types of people.
Right.
Maybe they need to walk away from certain people that have actually hurt them.
Right.
So I'm going to say, Sagittarian, this next little while is going to be you sort of going through your friends, your present friends, and removing those that aren't loving you
Mm-hmm.
and aren't really kind to you.
Right.
And I think you all have that because you're tolerant souls.
Mm-hmm. Right.
for that's what I think. So, and then the people that are good with you, are good, tight with you, that have been balanced with the Sagittarian, I think you're going to give more time to them,
Mhm.
more effort to that relationship, and love it. And in
Right.
the end, you pruning your trees is nothing wrong with that.
Right. Yeah. Also, when Saturn is in Pisces, it's in this 90-degree angle to Sagittarius. So all of the what they call the mutable signs, like Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Pisces is getting the exact hit, but they're getting hit the hardest in a way. Now, I use this Thoth tarot deck just for this one special card, which I like to call the calling card from your holy guardian angel. It is the 13th Saphiro, sorry, the 11th Saphiro in the tarot. And so that's what I chose for Sagittarius. So it's definitely about you need to connect with your higher self and only listen to that. So the process of, is this my higher self? What am I really listening to? This is my qualifier. And really kind of like surrendering yourself to doing that kind of high spiritual work, high spiritual magic in a way, is what I think you have
Absolutely.
to do. Yeah.
I see that as that's the universal hexagram, and that
Hmm.
is aligning on an energy level of the major key.
Hmm.
It is like unlocking the most important door, if you will.
Hmm.
And I think that's possible with the vibration of that card. So really, Sagittarian, I think that that's really all it's about. I've recognized that card as a gateway to new dimensions.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And
So
that's,
I think,
Pisces represents that, right? So it's the physical manifestation of, Sagittarius really opening up to all of those higher teachers and really learning to bring that energy down in a very honest way.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So that's a Pisces. I mean, that's a good thing for Sagittarian,
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
think that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah. And it's really about surrender, and that's Pisces, you know what I mean? It's like get out of your own way,
Right?
and make it
And
real.
how do you think Pluto's going to affect the Sag in that area?
Um, Well, I mean, from an astrological standpoint, Pluto and Aquarius. I mean, we haven't gone through that much. Maybe we'll do that separately. It's in their third house of communication. So again, they really need to be a revolutionary, a cohesive voice, the voice that helps people to change, to help people to radically shift their points of view. Sagittarians are traditionally the teachers, the philosophers, the gypsies, the travelers, the ones who combine all the different um, religions into one and distill the essence. That's Pisces as well, right? Distilling is alcohol, and distilling wisdom would be also Saturn and Pisces. So distilling that wisdom into a new dimension and a new age, like, because we are in a new age, you have to have new types of language and new types of thought forms and new ways of seeing things. So I think that could be really, really important and really vital, actually,
Mhm.
because there's essentially all the messages are the same, but they change depending on the culture and the time and how ready people are to open up, right?
Yeah, for sure.